Ciao, my loves. This is Gemma with your April full moon reading. For a personal reading, you can always click the link below or visit my website with a full list of consultations and services at gemmachalento.com. Okay, let's get started. This full moon, I really want to note that this full moon is transitioning, or it comes into full pedigree, which means it's fullness, between two nakshatras. It's moving between Chitra to Swati. Now, this is Vedic Astrology. This is in Libra. The transition between these two nakshatras is very important. And the reason is because right now we have a transit between Mars and Rahu, where Mars has now moved into the sign of Rahu in Aradra. Now, Mars, this is a very explosive energy. And with the moon's shift here, it's reflecting quite a bit of transition. Now, when we look at these two nakshatras, what I really want to get across is this is a major transformational point. And what it's going to transform is honestly the way that we see ourselves and our personality and what we are manifesting in our external world. Now, remember, we've hit a new threshold in terms of new phase of evolution. These past few lunations, a lot of the inner personality has been emerging, and we've gotten a little bit of tastes of these new energies coming into manifestation. Now we have this checkpoint, essentially, which is asking that the internal self, or what you see of yourself, is inaccuracy. So what you are projecting in your external world, what reality is showing up for you, is it congruent with what lies within you, what your soul is seeking, what you came here for, what the inner personality is really the qualities that need to emerge within you. So this transformational time will create a lot of stirring, a lot of shakeup, but it's going to occur primarily on the internal self. So for many of you, you will experience a new way of seeing yourself. Many of you will step into newfound confidence and be less reliant on the external to define how you feel or how you move about this world. Okay, so this full moon marks the movement of new energy into new life and new creations. It's go time, my loves. The energy is enshrouding this lunation. It's putting action and impulse forward. This moon has heavy Martian influence, and those fiery impulses will be fanned by the North Node. Again, this is the expansive quality, and it's like tower moments, I really want you to know. This is going to bring life force, directive, and power into your higher desires and inner pursuits. The moon goes into full pedigree in Libra. It rises late on the 26th into the 27th. The subtle energies acting behind the scenes are giving this full moon a unique personality. The aspects of Rahu and Mars will push the karmic wheel in many ways. As my readings focus on the spiritual and personal use of the cosmic energies, I want to note that there is a cosmic retribution occurring during this month. Many of you will befall rewards, projects will begin to move forward, new creative pursuits will be illuminated for your gifts and or to fulfill other aspects of desires and destiny. There will be a natural equalizing energy. Just let it all balance out. Natural order is guiding this. No effort on your part is needed. You must trust the process. And act when something is shown to you. I want to emphasize that. Jupiter's recent move into Aquarius on the 5th of April expanded new horizons and new modes of operation. So this is modes of how you are putting things forward and actually how you are seeing new opportunities as well. If you are not moving forward, as these past lunations I have been pointing out, if you are becoming stagnant, if you are relying on old mechanisms of placation, if you are holding yourself back from the fullness of life, these times will feel heavier. You will feel maybe your story becomes a little bit heavier. Remember, it's not about the theatrics or the drama that you play out. It is about getting in touch with your inner being and what needs to move through you. The wisdom of Jupiter and this luck are expanding and working to align the self with limitless potential. So if you go against this, it's going to feel really heavy or stagnant. Because of the subtle planetary energies are bringing full flavor to this moon, your planetary placements will bring more clarity on how Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury will work together for you. The Venus-Sun conjunction continues on into Aries. And this is an exalted position for the sun. This is what's helping bring forward new life and light of potential. This will work well with Jupiter's placement and Mars in Gemini. An important aspect of the moon will bring into forefront the application of chasing and applying energies to things that are no longer working. So if you are chasing something that is not working for you, it's going to kind of not move, and there's going to be more frustration. But more than so, this is going to bring more clarity, and there's going to be a less willingness to kind of chase after things that are not in service of you, which is a beautiful thing. This can show up in different aspects for many of you, but the overall energy is providing a surgence of new life force and the awareness to nurture new growth, new expansive potentials. Okay, so anything that requires extra effort that is misaligned will begin to atrophy. It will die away. It's going to not have the life force to live. Take an honest look at aspects of the self that are invested in ego or external relationships, worldly matters, etc. The planets will work tenfold to reveal personal contributions and new ways to grow what grows the self in multiple ways. So this energy is working to show you things that are coming that are a benefit to you in multiple aspects, in multiple facets. They're not just fulfilling one, but they're creating a satisfaction and a playfulness and a creativity across multiple planes. This essentially is going to show you a different sense of wholeness, and this push and pull, or this give and take within yourself, within external relationships, within endeavors, is going to be revealed. Alongside the moon is a unique swap, again, from Mars and Mercury. This is a yoga that's occurring, which is essentially Mars is in Mercury's house of Gemini, and Mercury is in Mars's house of Aries. This is occupying, this moon will reflect these lessons from Mars and Rahu conjunction from February and March. So what's coming full circle now is what we are learning, or what has come up for you in your theme around February and March. So think back to what prominent themes were in your life during the last 2 months. This will evolve to another level. As the energy is being stirred, there is a lot of pranic movement within the cosmic and individual self. This is creating new shifts, new modes of relation. This is very important. As new beginning is ushered in on the heels and the cycle's ending, it washes away comparisons, and it will aid to create without expectations. That means your expansive nature of being more vulnerable, more open, more trusting is beginning to break open. There is nothing to compare from the past, then the possibilities become endless. So the more you stay in this open space, as these cosmic energies are inclining you to do, the more you will feel fulfilled. I know it's a paradox. Essentially, the planets are working in such a harmonic symphony to bring this power of now into a personal embodiment. Use this energy. Forces are ripe with creative life force. I cannot emphasize enough. Again, this moon transiting from Chitra to Swati is really highlighting you are the architect. Everything you need lies within you. And so everything you see and how you show up in your own words and your own belief system is being reflected to you. This is an amazing time to recreate what you want and how you show up for yourself and see yourself. Each planet's contribution is going to amplify. So your abilities and your potentialities here are incredible. And all of this amplification is allowing you to create new realities for dream fulfillment, for new ways of seeing yourself, new ways of seeing the world. Generational creation is being tethered to a previous version and iteration. This is going to be, so essentially, if you are creating from an old mindset or a previous sense of how you saw yourself, it's going to become very evident right now. Now is the opportunity for complete innovation, not continuing to create from a previous circumstance or how you think things are going to play out, a previous belief system. Move forward with zero framework. Essentially, move forward without a generational tether to how things were in the past. This is your ability to really, truly recreate anew, not recreate something somewhat new. Okay? This is like a lightning strike. I want you to know that awaken to the way you see, hold, and distribute your power. See the power of love in this very moment. And truly, you will harness the magnitude of these planets and draw down the illuminating power of the moon. Last note, This moon possesses a strong link to awaken deeper spiritual knowledge. The spiritual knowledge is being incorporated, not just in ritual, but it's being incorporated in a sense of spiritualizing the way that one lives into their destiny, and spiritualizing the way that one sees divine in every moment and each being. So the way that you can, when you're really recreating and choosing to step forward boldly into a new you, into a new way of being, you start to open up your consciousness and you start to resonate at a higher sense. This is going to allow the energy, essentially, of you to see how every moment is so abundant with that which you need, that which you seek, and that which you're creating. Every moment is literally God in manifestation. So a lot of this is, if you want, this is incredible energy, everyone. Really, it is. All I can say is move into your power, embrace the expanse of your truth and your becoming, because you are becoming beyond measure. And these energies are asking you to stop measuring yourself, stop expecting things, stop placing things on restrictions, the way things need to look or need to show up. Again, this is a form of generational creation. Be completely open to something new within yourself and this world. Sending you always so much love. Please like, subscribe, share. Give the love to some other people that you love. And as always, if you need, there are further links in the description below for bookings, and follow me on Instagram for daily lunar energies and for some more good spiritual juju. Sending you lots and lots of love. Ciao.